The highly anticipated pay-per-view mega showdown fight between Joe Cordina and Shakur the Outlaw Stevenson is now off, and it's all because of an injury that Shakur Stevenson just had. And a lot of content creators are saying that it's capped and he is faking this injury. But why would he fake this injury to face none other than Joe Cordina? It's not like he's facing Gervonta Tank Davis. Now that will be more believable. He cannot get knocked out by Tank. But Joe Cordina, come on. Even though these guys were already supposed to fight at 130 pounds, I believe Shakur already had the surgery, and it was because he tore a ligament on his middle finger. And he says that he is just sad that this fight is not gonna happen, but believe him, in 2025 is gonna be the best year yet for him. But he already said this, he already promised us this, and he did not deliver in his last two performances, and they were both snooze fest. I believe one of them broke the record for not having the most punches thrown, and that is a tall task. I mean, this is good news because I will hate for the Shakur Stevenson and the Tank Davis fight to materialize. They have the press conference and then he comes out with this BS. So I'm just glad it happened on Joe Cordina and not the Shakur Stevenson and the Tank Davis fight, which is a plus. But it does seem that Shakur Stevenson is prone to injury, and he does get injured a lot. In his last two fights, his hands were injured. Why would you even make a fight if you knew your hands weren't 100%? Maybe you should give a shout out to Floyd Mayweather because he did suffer from the same issue as you did. But even when Floyd Mayweather had hand injuries, he still made a good fight. He was defensively sound, and he did have a high output punch, but he was more of a counter puncher, kind of like Juan Manuel Marquez. But I remember Floyd Mayweather and Marquez fought, and he schooled Marquez. But Floyd Mayweather is in a league of its own. He is a one of a kind. He is one of the pound for pound best fighters ever. So as we all know, he already had the surgery, and the time to heal is 3 to 7 months long, and that is a very long time not to have a fight. So 2025 should be the time where Shakur Stevenson comes back. But I think Shakur Stevenson should stay out of boxing until he is 100% healed, and not to make sure the same injury does not happen again. So he should take at least the 7 months to heal, because if he does make a fight with Gervonta Tank Davis and this kind of stuff happens, he could get knocked out in the first round. And I already think he's gonna get knocked out by facing Tank Davis, because if he did not want to engage with Haratunian and the other guy he fought, what makes us think that he's gonna engage with Gervonta Tank Davis, which he has way more scarier power than his last two opponents, and way more power than Joe Cordina. So if he's not engaging with these fighters, that fight with Tank Davis is gonna be a snooze fest, because Shakur Stevenson is not gonna engage, and Tank Davis, it always downloads his opponent. So he's gonna be trying to download Shakur Stevenson, not doing a damn thing, and then he's gonna get frustrated, and Tank Davis is gonna be forced to engage first. So that's how I see the fight playing. It's gonna be very boring. I still think it's gonna be one of the biggest fights ever, but it's gonna be a boring fight unless Shakur Stevenson changes his style, which I highly doubt that he's gonna do that. This guy seems like he's the most scared fighter to engage, and if saying facts is talking ish, then I have no idea what to say, because these are the facts. They're not rumors. I did not start this. These are facts. I know a lot of these boxers, if you don't kiss their butt, they think it's hate. And why would I hate about you? Like, I would not hate on anybody, any boxer. I don't care, because I'm not in the same profession as you. I tried it, I like it, but it's really not for me. I stopped doing the sport a long time ago. I really don't care. Why would I hate on you? I know there's probably a lot of people that do hate, but I do not have any hate in my heart. I hook up with all kinds of different race chicks, and I am not racist at all. The last chick that I was dating was black, and the one before that was Asian. And right now I'm trying to talk to some black chick. So me saying that Shakur Stevenson will get knocked out by Tank Davis, it's not hate, it's just my opinion how I think the fight is gonna happen. And it's not gonna happen exactly like I said. I've only been wrong a few times. The last time I was wrong about a fight was the Gervonta Tank Davis versus Ryan Garcia fight. Oh, and the Errol Spence versus Terrence Crawford fight. But I'm sure if they have a rematch, the fight will play differently, because everybody knows there was something terribly wrong with Errol Spence. If that was the case, that Terrence Crawford was that great, then he should have did to Madrimov exactly what he did to Errol Spence. And if you think that he has a shot against Canelo, man, you gotta be the most delusional guy in the world.